Yo, what's up, family? Hey, hey,
Hello.
hey, hey. 6:30 Thursday. You already know what time it is. Time to get a little sharper. What's happening? What's happening? Hope you're doing good, having a good week so far. Making it happen, making it do what it do. We're here to make it happen again. So we're thankful for that. Appreciate you tuning in and hanging with us again this Thursday. So yeah, I'm excited. So let's go ahead because we're gonna prayerfully, I believe, today we're going to finish Ephesians 4. All right. And we're going to start at verse 25 and we're going to work our way on down to the end. And then, Lord willing, we'll see what happens next week. But I think we're going to get through it today. But got a couple things I want to say, but I'm excited. And but before we get started, let's do what we always do.
All right.
All right. Here we go on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3. All right, all right. Hey, Mama Jane, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. So we're excited. I'm excited. I don't know about her, but I'm excited because we back here again at 6:30, back here to make it happen. And we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna finish up Ephesians 4. So that's one reason I'm happy. Another reason why I'm excited and I'm happy because on Monday we're gonna celebrate 24 years. 24 years of marriage we're going to celebrate on Monday. So I'm excited. God has kept us for 24 years together. We are amazed at how it happened, but it happened, right? Because,
You did. And what a blessing.
yeah, marriage ain't easy, right?
Right.
It ain't easy.
Sorry for saying that too loud.
Marriage ain't easy. But when you pull in the same direction, makes it a lot easier. But that's some tough days, right? I know she had many a day she was wondering why she made this decision. Me too. But hey, it always finds a way to confirm why we made this decision. And I'm glad about it. So look, I ain't gonna sit here and lie. I ain't saying it just because she's sitting here, she's my wife. I made the right decision. So I can't speak for her, but I can speak for me. I made the right decision. I'm excited about it. So that's why I'm excited that Monday we celebrate 24 years. So thank you, Wenda. Appreciate you. Thank you. And Mama, you already know. Yeah, you got more experience than we do. I know David is a piece of work, but that's my brother. Back up off. So, but look, we're gonna keep it going. Look, yeah, I'm excited. So yes, I'm excited. But I'm also excited about Ephesians 4 because got a few things I want to say about this. And hopefully y'all ready. Hopefully you're ready for some grown folk conversation here. All right. This grown folk conversation right here. If you're still on Similac, you're still on milk, you might want to go ahead and sign off on this one right here. This gonna be grown folk conversation right here. This might not be for everybody right here, but then again, it might help you get from the milk stage to the meat stage right here. So that we're gonna dive into this. I know she got some stuff. She got her little notes. I came noteless today, but I'm gonna give it to y'all. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm ready for this one. So let's go ahead and start with the first 4 words. Just read the first 4 words, babe.
So stop telling lies.
Stop telling lies. Stop it. Stop it. Lies. Stop it. Stop lying. Because here, this is what I heard. Lies do not come color coded. Ain't no white lies, ain't no black lies, ain't no green lies, ain't no fuchsia lies, ain't no aquamarine lies, ain't no navy lies, ain't no army green lies. Lie is a lie. Okay? They don't come color coded. You can't pick them up at the convenience store. You can't get a buy one, get one free. It don't work like that. Okay? They don't come in different sizes. They don't come in medium, small, large, and extra large, double X. It's a lie. And in this scripture right here, Paul said, look, let me tell y'all again, because if you read earlier in Ephesians 4, he talked about lying once before, and he brought it back again. So evidently this means something. Okay? In fact, he paraphrased one of the commandments. Okay? He paraphrased one of the commandments. So don't lie. Stop. Stop the lies. Okay? Now read on why you want to stop the lies, baby.
Let us tell our neighbors the truth, for we are all parts of the same body.
So if we all part of the same body, if what you do affect what I do, okay? If what I do affect what you do, okay? And we all trying to get to the same destination, we all trying to get the same results, then explain to me why is it beneficial for me to lie to you? Now, let's be honest, we all done did it. Okay? Now again, a lie is a lie. They don't come color-coded. They don't come different sizes. They don't come, you can't pick them up at a convenience store. Walmart don't have them. You can't buy them online. You can't Google it. It's a lie. And it does nobody any good. So sometimes we lie because we don't put ourselves in that position where we gotta lie. Because if we told the truth, boy, it's gonna be hell to pay. Right? Am I lying? Okay, I'm trying not to lie. So I've just got to tell it to you. That's what Paul said right here. Read it for yourself. Read it for yourself. And then to take them lies, I done talked about this once before, but I got to go here one more time. Sometimes you can lie so much that you can actually start to believe it. And a lot of times those lies that we start to believe is the lies that we tell ourselves. I'm not good enough. I don't have what I need. I can't do that. It's not my time. I can't do it. I won't call to do this. I don't know how. We come with all kinds of excuses, and those excuses are lies. You can make it happen. You can do it. And matter of fact, if he called you to do it, chances are you eventually going to do it. Now, you can make it easy for yourself or you can make it hard for yourself. You're making it hard for yourself when you lie to yourself. So why you want to hurt yourself? The one person that you should not want to hurt is yourself. So why are you going to hurt yourself with a lie? All right, go ahead, baby.
All right, let's see where we're at.
I think you got the point about lies. Stop it. It ain't doing you no good. It's not doing the people around you no good. It's not doing anybody on even on your job. Now, I'm going to tell you, when it comes to, when you tell the truth, please tell the truth. Tell it like it is. Now, just be mindful of how you tell it. Don't just say it just because you think you're big enough, grown enough, and bad enough to say it. You better be mindful of how you say it. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that in a little bit when we get further down Ephesians 4. But stop the lies.
And don't sin by letting anger control you.
Keep talking.
Don't let the sun go down while you are still angry.
So let me speak on that. We're going to speak on that right there because we're getting our way through on Ephesians 4. We're going to finish Ephesians 4 because we've been on Ephesians 4 for a minute now. But this right here is saying, look, even Jesus got angry. He flipped the table over. He flipped the table. He was warm under the collar. Now, this right here, what I'm talking today might not be proper English today, but you get what I'm getting at. Jesus had a problem with the folk up in the temple. He came in and flipped the table. So he was mad. He was bothered. He had some issues going on up in the house. And he let everybody know he was mad about it. So it doesn't mean that we can't get mad. If he did it, yes, we have a right. He gave us that emotion. Okay? But now the problem comes in is when we allow that emotion to take root and get deeper than it should be, and we get beside ourselves and we forget to think. We just respond. We react instead of thinking before we react. I promise you, Jesus knew exactly what he was doing. He was sending a clear message, and he sent that message on purpose. But nobody got hurt. I don't think nobody got bust down to the white meat. They got their feelings hurt because they already knew that they knew who he was, and they knew they was wrong. So when mama and daddy bust, I know with me, when they bust my humpots, it wasn't that they ain't love me. They know what I did was I was wrong for it. Right? 24 years, you think she always been happy with me? Heck no. Right? She done had her moments with me. So we all have those angry moments. But it's how we deal with it. And it's the actions that we take. And when it says don't let the sun go down on your anger, you might want to be careful that you are not harboring something so ill in your heart. And then you go to sleep and you don't have a chance to get it right. That's what he's talking about. Now, some situations, and we can speak about this after 24 years, some things you can't talk about right there at that moment. We pissed about it. We got a problem with it, right? We angry about it, but it ain't the right time to talk about it. That's another example why you don't want to allow your anger to cause you to do something that you really don't want to do and say something you really don't want to say. Okay. So what I hope you would do next time that happens, just go ahead and give him a holler, talk to him real quick and let him know what's going on with you. Okay. So he can give you some peace so that you can get some rest that night. But that don't mean that the issue is resolved. That don't mean you don't need to deal with the issue. That just means that you'll just say, look, God, I need some help with this. I can't do this right now. So help me with this. Okay. Now he got you. I always tell you, he got you. Now, when you talk to him and you allow him to get you, he got you. I promise you. Go ahead, babe.
All right. Okay. I'm trying to think if I have something to say.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm feeling this one right here. I'm sorry. But if you want to check your notes, I can
no.
Okay. All right. Come on.
Well, in terms
I told you, I'll feel this one here.
Telling lies, just be your authentic self, and if you're that way, then that will limit some of the lies that you have to tell. Because if you're not your authentic self, then you got to keep lying about who you are.
Yeah. And you live in a lie. And that doesn't do nothing but add stress. It does not do you. There's no peace and happiness and joy in living a lie and living something that you're not. Be who you is. I need to have that shirt on. Be who you is. Okay, go ahead.
All right. And then in terms of letting the sun go down on your wrath, verse 27 says, for anger gives a foothold to the devil.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah. So if we have to be conscious of allowing the devil to have a foothold in our life, and if we're so focused on that anger and that wrath, then we are allowing we're opening ourselves up for the devil to come in. So we have to be conscious of that. And, as Ron says, sometimes step back or put our focus back on Christ, instead of festering in what is bothering us and over and over and over again. That's when the devil comes in. Because then he starts feeding into it.
Yes, indeed.
Well, he was wrong.
Oh,
she was wrong, et cetera.
He's going to steal your focus. He's trying to get all up in your mind. Go ahead.
Right. So, again, it says, for anger gives a foothold to the devil. All right. Verse 28.
Happy anniversary, Debbie, to you and your husband. 33 years. That's a beautiful thing.
Happy anniversary. Verse 28 says, if you are a thief, quit stealing. Instead, use your hands for good, hard work.
Do I need to go here?
Give generously to others in need.
See, Paul is all up in the commandments in this scripture. Ephesians 4, that's another one. That's another one of the commandments. He's telling you, don't steal. Okay? Put that pencil back that don't belong to you.
Yeah.
put that pen back. Give it back. Get a pen back. Okay? Yeah, that $5 that you saw drop off that person's pocket, give it to him. Stop. Okay? Stop. Okay? You already know. I don't even have to go into that one right there. You already know. Okay? What does it benefit you to take somebody else's blessing? All you did was just forfeit yours. Is that $5 worth it? Is that pencil worth it? Is that parking spot worth it? Whatever it is. I don't care what it is. You know it's not yours. It's not meant for you. That's for somebody else. So now, is it really that important? Does it mean that much to you that you want to sacrifice your own blessing by taking somebody else's? Is it really worth it? I'm going to let you think about that.
All right. Don't use foul or abusive language. Let everything you say be good and helpful so that your words will be an encouragement to those who hear them.
Read the first one again. Read the
Don't
first.
use foul or abusive language.
Jesus, keep us near the cross. Keep us all near the cross right here. Because there's a couple things I want to say about this right here. Number one, because the first thing I thought about when I read this right here was our kids. Because we in society today feel like We can say whatever we want to say, when we want to say it, and how we want to say it. It's all on TV. It's all on TikTok. It's all on Facebook. It's all on Instagram. It's all on whatever, wherever. Whatever comes to the mind and what's in the heart comes out of the mouth, free flowing. And then we wonder why the kids can't respect anybody. We wonder why the kids are a mess. Because we as leaders, because we are the leaders, we are parents, we aunts, we uncles, we grandparents, grandmas, granddaddies, we friends, we are mentors, those are all leadership positions. And yet we just let all kinds of stuff come out of our mouth. And then we wonder why the kids are the way they are. They're already getting their minds infiltrated with all this stuff on TV, all this stuff on their phones, all this stuff on social media. Okay? They're getting inundated with this stuff. It's all in the music. It's everywhere. It's in the stuff they look at, the stuff they read. If they're reading, it's everywhere. And we feel like we just can say a cuss word anytime we want. And we wonder why the kids are the way they are. So we really need to start to think about what's coming out this thing right here. This thing right here, boy, is some powerful stuff. That tongue, life and death. There's some powerful stuff coming out of our mouth. And that powerful can be in a good way or it can be in a bad way. And right now we living in a society where it's really bad because we just say whatever we think we are big and bad enough to say and don't think about the consequences or don't even think about who is affected by what we say. I got another point. I think my wife got something she wants to say, but I got another point I got to make one of this too. Another thing that came to mind right here. So again, I'm going to say this again. 24 years we celebrating come Monday, right? So trust me, there have been some days where she probably wanted to cuss at me and vice versa. Got to be honest, right? Because somebody did something or somebody said something or somebody didn't do what they were for, whatever, right? Those challenges come in marriages, right? So we're going to have some disagreements. They're going to come. They're going to happen, right? You stay with somebody long enough, I promise you, y'all ain't going to have happy moments all the time. It's coming. If you ain't had it yet, just keep living. Just y'all stay together long enough. I promise you it's coming. But if we get into a verbal altercation and all we doing is cussing at each other, then who you think gonna listen? The scripture that comes in mind, I think is in Proverbs, is about soft words turn away wrath, right? The words that come out of your mouth, if I immediately start cussing at you, chances are you are not going to receive what I'm saying. You are not going to hear it. You ain't trying to hear it because all you can hear is the disrespect because that's exactly what it is. If I'm cussing at you, I'm disrespecting you. Everybody want to talk about put some respect on it. That ain't putting respect on it. That ain't respect. That's disrespect. If I just immediately start cussing at you, you're not going to receive what I'm saying. Come on, babe.
All right. And do not bring sorrow to God's Holy Spirit by the way you live. Remember, he has identified you as his own, guaranteeing that you will be saved on the day of redemption.
Right there, guys. Look, I said it a couple weeks ago. I think I've said it more than once since we've been in Ephesians 4. You have a special gift. God has blessed you with a special talent, a special gift, a special way that you do things, a special way you talk, the special way you carry yourself. There's something special about you that's only tied to you. Nobody else has it. Nobody has it the way you have it. You got different folk out here that can sing, but not all of them can sing the same, right? You got people that can dance. My wife is an awesome dancer, but she ain't the only dancer on earth, right? She can dance and it reaches some people, while some people she can't reach. Everybody has a special gift, okay? Everybody. You have a special gift. And the life that you lead speaks to that gift. And it allows the way you choose to live, and it is a choice. You have a choice on how you want to live your life, right? You can have a choice whether or not you want to include him in the equation or not. You have a choice. But through that choice, hopefully you choose the right way. And that special gift that you have is going to be a blessing to a lot of people and ultimately to yourself. Now, he's called you. Read that last part again, babe.
Mm-hmm. Remember, he has identified you as
his own.
Guaranteeing that you will be saved on the day of redemption.
Guaranteeing. Tell me anything better than a guarantee. If he said it, that settles it. It's a done deal. Ain't nothing, no one, not even Satan himself, can mess with that. He's guaranteed you. Guaranteed you. I told you this is not going to be a proper English version today. He done guaranteed you that he got you. I keep telling you he got you, and he's telling you right here. So now don't grieve the Spirit. Don't grieve the Spirit by doing something you know you ain't got no business doing. Don't grieve the Spirit by living a life that's not what you were called to be. And you already know because you feel that struggle. You feel that tug of war. You already know. Because that Spirit is telling you, no, don't go that way. Don't do that. No, don't say that. But then sometimes our flesh went out. Talked about that battle last week. That battle still continues. He's telling you right here, I got you. Now just live that life like I called you to live. Because I got you. And I guarantee you that you're going to be all right. From henceforth to forever. I got you. Come on, bro.
All right. Get rid of all bitterness, rage, anger, harsh words, and slander, as well as all types of evil behavior. Instead, be kind to each other, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, just as God through Christ has forgiven you.
Man, I'm telling you, forgiveness. And it starts with you forgiving yourself. Because when you forgive yourself, it's going to make it a lot easier for you to forgive others. Okay? Because we are our worst critic, right? So when we talk about forgiveness, we want to thank God for Jesus that he forgave us. It's because of his goodness, because of his grace, because of his mercy, because of his sacrifice that we have opportunity. And because he has given his life for us, we have opportunity. Now, we got plenty of opportunity to live the life that he called us to live. And in Ephesians 4, he talked about just do what he called you to do. Use that special gift that's on the inside of you. That stuff that's burning on the inside of you. I always talk about that because we all got it. We all have something on the inside of us that we really want to do. And it's not all about stuff and things behind it. It's about the peace and the joy that it gives us. And that peace and the joy that it gives us is going to radiate and it's going to pass on to somebody else. And you're going to give them peace. You're going to give them joy. You're going to give them hope. Your life is not all about you. It's about you giving what God has given you to make a difference in somebody else's life. And because you do what he called you to do, he's going to make sure he guarantee that you're going to be saved, number one. And chances are he's going to bless you beyond your wildest imagination simply because you did what he called you to do. If you just simply give him that opportunity. I want you to read Ephesians 4 again, because there's so much in Ephesians 4. That's why we took our time going through it, didn't rush through it, because there's so much that we need to get out of there. The struggle. Stop fighting. Work with him. Give it to him. Allow him to work on your behalf so he can lighten the load for you, so that you can be the authentic you and you can use that special gift that's on the inside of you. Allow it to come out so that you can be a blessing to somebody else. You got anything, man?
Just know that when Jesus was crucified on the cross, he set us free. Mm-hmm. And so we are no longer slaves to sin. And so when the enemy comes into our mind trying to convince us or tell us that we are a slave to sin and that sin has power and control over us, then we need to speak to that enemy and say, no, according to the word, we are no longer a slave to sin. Amen.
Read the word so you can put the word on it. Ain't that right, Rick? Put the word on it, Rick. Babe. Ephesians 4. Read that. That Ephesians 4 has been a blessing to me. Hopefully it's been a blessing to you. We're going to see where we're going to go with it next week. I ain't sure where we're going next week, but we're going somewhere. So we're going to be back here next week, 6:30, Lord willing. But in the meantime, we're going to get up out of here. We're going to go celebrate our anniversary. That's right, 24 years. I'm excited about that. Yeah, I sure am. That's right, 24 years with this beautiful woman right here. That's right. We out of here. So don't forget, pray, plan, prepare, proceed. Go make it do what it do. Love you. See you next week, 6:30.
Love you. Good night, all.